And welcome to RCSP Florida. Today we're doing something totally different than we've ever done before. I'm using my iPhone to do a live stream. This is unlisted, so this is just a chance for me to get out here and try this and see if it actually works before I get everybody else involved. If it comes out well, I'll go ahead and make it public so you can see. What I'm trying to do is figure out how to get out in the woods and let you see what I see while I'm actually out shooting. You don't see too many people doing that. You see a lot of landscape photographers doing that, but you don't see too many wildlife photographers. It was a good sign. I'm back at J.B. Starkey Wilderness Park, and it's where I was the last video, and there were not that many birds here. However, the minute I got out of the car, I looked up and there were two swallow-tailed kites right above the car. I almost got a picture, but I had to open the back of the car, open my lockbox, and get my camera out. By the time I did that, well, you can figure out what happened. They were long gone. I could see one. I finally did see one, but you know, he was just too far away. So we're not going to be able to show you the pictures we get. I can show you the back of the screen, but let me actually reverse this camera here. And I will, you can see there that there's my camera and tripod and everything, and I'm actually sitting at a picnic table. This is kind of back in the woods a little bit. You might recognize this if you take a look at that. That's one of the shots I got last week in the video, so I'm in the same location. You actually had a one shot of this too, but let me kind of walk down here and see. I don't really have this set up. I've got a shotgun microphone and adapters and everything, and a good tripod mount for my camera or my phone. Ordered. It should be here tomorrow, but so I can't do this as well as I would like, but I'm just trying to see if there's any interest in it from anybody in me doing this. And here you can see this lake, which is actually the picture that was on the opening, and it's really a really nice lake, but as you can see, there's not a lot out there. I did hear a couple of sandhill cranes a minute ago, but they were on the other side of the island you see out in front of me there. So I heard them, but I never did see them. And you can see that this is a little bigger than a pond. This is actually a lake-size body of water. It's fairly shallow, full of bonnets and lily pads and that kind of thing, and cypress trees. And if you look down here, you can actually see some of these trails that go here. And there's actually one that goes right out to the water. I think these were made by maybe some animals, because there are a lot of deer out here as well. But you can see to go much further, you're going to have to be in the in hip boots, or at least rubber boots, because it's real muddy out there. But you can see the smaller variety of dollar bonnet out there, and then if you look out a little further, you see the big ones. And you see a little cypress tree there sprouting out for the year. And I love this time of year, because if you look and see, you know, right out, where is it? Right out there, that tree there is really in bright green. And if you come back over here, so is this oak tree here. You know, these leaves will turn a lot darker as the year goes on and the summer goes on, but it's going to be kind of warm. It's going to be about 81 here today. It's probably in the upper 70s now. And as you can see over there, kind of over, I got to get used to pointing to where these things are. It's right there is a cypress swamp, which I mentioned last week. So it's really a nice place here. But I'm really interested, if you, let me give this back to me. If you would like to see some of these kinds of videos, you know, on a live basis, obviously it's limited as to what I can show you about it. I won't be able to show you the pictures I've actually taken unless I show you the back of the screen, because this is obviously being live. I'd have to edit those in. So I may make a video after this about some of the pictures that I took here, but as far as that goes, but I need to get this where I can get it a little further away from me. I'm having a hand hold it today. But the main thing, I'm just trying to find out if there's any interest from my subscribers and viewers in seeing me get out and do this in a lot of different locations. If there is, then I'm getting set up to do it. I just need to get out there and get it done. And hopefully maybe next week I might be able to get an actual video where I can actually get out and show you what I'm doing. I'll show you kind of like what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and things like that. So if you're interested in that, you know, let me know in the comments, and I'll end this right here because it's not really going to be a long video. I just wanted to do this and see if you were interested. Obviously, there are going to be some challenges with this, but I'm trying to walk around with my tripod and camera, which is not that big a deal. But also, I've got to set it on a tripod and get away from it, so I've got that all figured out. But I need to work on it a little bit. But I can do that. That's not a big deal, and it should be fun. But I don't want to do it just for me. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.